Games now don't feel like that's the case. Cyberpunk 2077 is a prime example of this. When it was released, it was buggy, it needed all sorts of patches, it was a horrific fireball of a game. And this could be part of the problem with Space Marine 2. You see, they focus so heavily on getting the campaign right, and I applaud them for doing it, but they also lauded the multiplayer elements as being a key aspect of the game. Now, when you're trying to get the campaign right, there are obviously going to be bits that you focus on, which means other parts of the game suffer. But don't then laud other parts of the game as being as equally good as the campaign when they're not. And don't release a game when it's not finished. That's my opinion anyway. As of recording, there's still not been a patch that has fully fixed these issues, and it's very frustrating. If you paid full price for the game, you want the game to work. And that brings me on to my next point, the apprehension around new games that are being released in 40k's universe over the next 2 to 3 years, namely Dawn of War 4 and Total War 40k, alongside the teased release of Space Marine 3. Now, in Space Marine 2, we saw the implementation of microtransactions, and from my perspective, they did not make any sense. A lot of the chapter heraldries that you could unlock in Space Marine 2 came from purchases with the in-game currency that could be unlocked by grinding your way through multiplayer levels and campaign missions. Unfortunately, not all chapter liveries could be unlocked that way. Most had to be paid for. If you wanted Space Wolves and their successors, Ultramarine successors, Blood Angels, Blood Ravens, Dark Angels, Imperial Fists, the list was extensive. You could be spending half of the game's original price on DLC alone. And to me, that doesn't feel right.